Hi everyone, another Monday with Mary, and today's Monday with Mary, I want to talk to you a little bit about how to find sexual attraction within a partner. And it's one of those things where it always makes me a little bit sad to hear. I follow up on a date or I'm asking somebody, well, what was like the last experience you had with the date? And they will say to me, he was really great, or she and I totally had similar interests and we really connected and all these things. I just didn't find them that physically attractive. I wasn't sexually attracted to them. And so, what I know is that sexual and physical attraction, of course, is very, very important. And it's definitely not to be overlooked in any way. What I will say, though, is that when you lead with that, and that is kind of where you go from your gut about whether this person is worthy of getting a second date or not, if you allow that to overshadow, then that will be your primary aspect of your relationship going forward. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I have no judgment about it. No one should have any judgment about it. Sex and physical attraction is extremely important for us as humans. And it's part of this human experience. And particularly if you've not had that in a lot of your other relationships, or you haven't had it for a long time, that may be what you most need right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. And you can lead with that. It's fine. Just know that, like I said, if you are making a decision and coming from the place of the fact that this is your primary, that you're going to judge compatibility on, that will be your primary aspect. The other situations may fall away. I'm sure most everyone has had a situation where you were super physically attracted to someone, and then as you started dating, you realized you had like nothing in common, and it wasn't that right going forward. And that's okay too. Because relationships don't have to last forever. They can be for a short period of time, and many of them are. Conversely, what I will say to you is that Hollywood, as much as we, begrudge them for planning on these fairy tale ideas, one of the things that you see in a lot of rom-com movies, and maybe considered to be a little bit of BS, is that there's this plot and theme of those that, the best friend then becomes your greatest lover. And, there's real depth to that, and it absolutely, positively happens, and let me explain to you why and how. So when we focus on creating an intellectual and emotional attraction to somebody, and you have a bond and a connection with them intellectually and emotionally in all these other ways besides the physical and sexual, it becomes this deepening of relationship. Right? It goes to a whole nother level. And if that person is rare to you, if you experience emotional intimacy, they see and hear you and make you feel safe to express yourself and be vulnerable in a way that nobody else does, that's attractive. And it's going to get to be more attractive. There's actual brain chemistry that bonding instinct will actually stir up your physical, sexual interests and desires in this person. So if that person is the person that you can talk about anything and everything with for hours and hours and hours in a way that you can't with anybody else, I would almost care to bet that there's a strong stance that at least at some point there's going to come up this feeling of a physical attraction. The person that you didn't think was that attractive before, all of a sudden you have a little bit of a sexual desire for. After months, maybe even years, you start to kind of get little butterflies when you think about that person, right? This happens. It's absolutely 100% for real. And if you're really looking to marry your best friend, it's not cliche to have that be the determining factor at the very, very beginning. And it doesn't have to go sexual and doesn't have to go romantic straight from the start. Stay open. Stay open. And be willing to say, this person really challenges me. They help me to grow. They help me to be my best self. Because I don't know about the rest of you, but that is sexy as hell to me. So what I would really encourage, if you really want to have sexual attraction be part of your relationship, but you're also looking for the deeper stuff first, and you want to put together a recipe for some of the strongest connections and most fulfilling, best chance at a long-term relationship, lead initially with determining and comparing and making judgments, whether we like it or not, we do it. Judgments and comparisons at the very beginning about whether or not this person intellectually and emotionally is deeper connected, and that's where the spark is, rather than the physical and sexual attraction. All right, everyone, I hope that helps. As always, you may reach out to me, questions, ideas for more videos. If you want to dig into this, if you want to learn how to overcome that initial response of only judging on a physical and sexual attraction because you really are ready for something deeper, message me. Let's sit down, have a brief talk, and see if working together might be something that can help you out. Follow me at facebook.com B+1. All right, everyone, have a great week.